I will be debunking and exposing this channel here called Dynasty Histories, come from which is made from a nasty man with changing voices. He changed voices, use apparatus, sometimes that changing voices to pretend that he's a white male, and when he isn't, his voice is in accent is a fake one, and he barely can spell pregnant, pregnant or pregnant. He forgot to place the A here instead of the E. This means that he's not an English native, neither am I. However, that's not the case. This bastard here, he's casting bad news using artificial intelligence to fool the stupidest ones like him, fool the masses and spread lies and hatred. He's from the East, either Asian or African. I bet it's a North African, like a Muslim or an Arabic man. Alright, that's my guess, based from what I'm feeling and how I'm analyzing this person's content in here. So all this black history, the hidden sexual power crimes white woman commit against black male slaves, I see that he has how to say the word, he has a obsession with white woman. I feel that he wish this were true, but it isn't. And he used all these narratives here to spread lies, defamation, and also hatred. Okay? Because this word is filled with hatred, and we don't need it more. Fill the hatred with black energy, dark energies, evil energies, and I feel that we don't need any more of this. They are using platforms, internet, to spread lies, defamation, and hatred. See here, Black history, the hidden sexual power crimes. White. This is a lie. Black history, the hidden sexual life and power crime of white mistress. First of all, white women in those times were not supposed to mix with black. Neither did they want to. They have aversion to black men. I don't know about the white men. Some like it, some don't. So the North white man, they preferred always their human. Okay, they still prefer their human even nowadays. North European man, they never like it. Other races, this is a lie, and it would be a shame, a great shame in those times for a white woman to mess or dirty themselves with other men from other races. It was something that they wouldn't do because it was not possible. If they walk out, they could die. They could have died, okay? Because it is a shame for the society, a shame for the family. And if a daughter or God forbid a wife walk out with a black man, they would be severely punished or even banished for good. So it was impossible to ever think of a white woman to go with blacks. Maybe nowadays, yes, they do. Some older woman or some ones from Russia or some other part of Europe. they do nowadays, okay? But now, before, long time ago, it was not possible, and let alone get pregnant by one. It was not permitted. Okay? It was not permitted. It would be a shame, and it would be a terrible thing to do in those days. Do just this vermin here is lie. It is a crooked, evil, black energy person, and I can't tolerate lies. I can't tolerate bad behavior from people. This is non-discipline, you see. They use the internet to spread lies and animosity. Even though they pretend to be good people, and they think they are just and they are telling truth, but they aren't tell truth. They are just fabricating all this and using AI to foment and propagate all these lies. Black history, how white mistress had power again. And he has a problem with a woman, this favelado man. He's a favelado. Favelado means slum mentality. You know, even if you take a man from the slum, you cannot take Islam from the man's mentality. Do you know that? Some people, they have the Islam mentality, the sewage mentality. So even if they are taken away from that place, they will still carry with them forever this kind mentality. The hidden sexual life and power crime of white mistress, and there are idiots like him saying that those women should pay. They are using this to go against the white woman and to create hatred and crimes against white women and white children. Right? This is all a pretext. Is a pretext. Is an excuse to perpetuate hatred. All right, and we shouldn't allow it. We shouldn't, really shouldn't. I hope the white people are seeing this and do something about it. You know, debunk it like I'm doing right now. Debunk, because this is a bad thing. This is Satan thing. This person is a Satan. He's a demonic being, and he has a lot and lot of bad energy on him. People like this generally has the virus of bad energy. Okay, so don't trust, um, don't believe in people like this in a work like this. Not work, this idle person work. Make me pregnant. Make me pregnant. Nint. Not even pregnant. Is pregnant. Don't know even how to spell and want to be a white man. And I look at how he speaks. He pretends to be what he isn't. All this is a lie, and I'm here to debunk. I'm so sorry. I cannot stand the bad behavior and bad people. Where's shit? Talk. Huh? No voice? Why? Wait a minute.
They picture the lash, the auction block, and the white master's cruelty. But one truth remains almost completely erased.
And what I find so much crooked here, crooked, and also unjust, crooked, and totally out of place, is the fact that although slavery didn't start from Europe, didn't start in Europe, What I find astonishing is the fact that even those slavery was Mesopotamia thing, a serious Mesopotamia, or those people, from the Middle East to Asia and Africa, started in there, and not in the West, not in the Occident. That's not true. All right? It's not true. It starts from the Arabic and the others, from this culture. Okay? Time of Jesus, there were already slavery. The time of Moses, the time of Abraham, the time of Genghis Khan, there were such thing as slavery. And so who are they to come here and concact a lie? Huh? Concact a lie. Telling lies here for the idiots to follow and to believe, because they are all in the same group. See, they are trash from the same bag. They are just garbage people, so they will fall on the same wagon band. They cannot discern, they cannot rationalize. They are filled with narcissism, hatred, low self-esteem, etc. So hate, they must always hate. There's nothing inside the mind of these people, because they don't have a soul, although they have a mind. They got a brain and a mind, which is distinct, which because brain and mind are two different, distinct things. But they lack a soul. All right? So they come here to spread hatred and also lies. And they want to tell the truth about the origin of slavery, where it started and when it started. It started prior to the new world, the existence of the new world. It started back then, and not let's say 400,000 years ago, 500,000 years ago. No, even those who went to Americas under the disguise of Iberic people, Lusitanian Portuguese, wanted white people. They were yellow-skinned Creole Arabic man disguised as white Lusitanian Portuguese man, right? Most of the others who also went to Asia too, as a Dutch or whatever, they were of now as a mixed race. Most of them, they weren't white, not at all. Okay, there is many falcatrue, many corruption in history that's not told. Luck for me, I know it, and that's why I'm telling it here. And I'm not expect anybody to follow or listen or, and especially so accept it. Okay, I just want to tell my truth. I want just tell what I know about history and about Akashic record, which is not told in classroom. Okay, so all this is a lie. The idiot, the evil,
carried out by white women who wielded power inside.
the idiot here, come with a fake accent, fake voice. He won't show his ugly face. And instead he come here to fabricate lies. Because he's a racist, he's evil, and he's a racist. Totally rotten, evil person. Be him whatever he is. But I know that he can't be white man. That's why he's hiding and using voice changing. Okay? Voice change program. And in fact, the white woman and the white were enslaved and taken to Middle East like millennium ago. White women were taken to where is now Syria, okay, Lebanon, and many other places, Egypt, etc., as slave. And some of them just like it, like the slaves, the Lithuanian, North human, Ukrainian, or the Russians. Up to now, they are very hit, nevertheless. Very hitty women. So they would go there in those times to hit her out. And some were taken there to South Africa, Middle East as a slave, sex slave, and made to be raped by those men and have children by them and abort them children. That's the truth that this Satan here, this demonic being like that one, creatures like this one, aren't telling. And someone like me had to come from the past to the future and the present to tell. Okay? So remember this, slavery didn't start in the West, neither in the Occident. It's not something that is 500 or 400 years old. Rather, it's a very old thing. Long time ago, millennium ago, they went to Europe and caused a problem there in Atlantis. They would invade Europe, take a woman back because they were beautiful. Then force them to have children by them. It was all the opposite. And now come this evil person here and try to twist the fact. Okay? Try to twist the fact. The very black sold their own people. They fight tribes and ethnics. Different tribes fight against another, and the spoil of war would be sold to foreigner people. The same thing happened to the white men, like the British and the Russian men. They would take their woman also and sell, and they create racket, traffic, human traffic, and sell this woman offshore to these people, to those Arabics and others there in the Middle East, right? They would send them there. And the blacks, the very blacks too, um, would sell their own people, their human, to this man. And at the time of the Ottoman, up to now, the Ottoman still walks behind the shadow to control Europe, but it's not told, right? It's not told. They keep him mum, and because the white man too are stupid. They are not courageous, and they are not smart, and they are not strong, smart, intelligent, and wise enough. So other crooks from overseas take this chance of the stupidity of the white man to do as they please, right to them. And if you want to know more, just look up hidden history. White slavery. It's pretty much real, and it was pretty much alive before. And many blacks too went to Americas to find a better place like today. You see, they are going in hordes to the west or occident. Is it slavery? Although maybe 10 years from now they will shout to wolf one more time and claim slavery. You understand? They go there and their own accord, willingly, and then after years passes, because they want privilege from the state, what they will do is they will claim slavery, which is all lies, falsehood. It's not true, because from the past, from the present, we know the past. You know what happened in the past by observing the present moment. And these people, they go on their own accord to the west, and later they lie about it. Okay, so slavery, the majority of it is a big fat lie. Maybe they were abused, yes, I want to deny it. They were abused, maybe explored, paid little, but we still don't know who were these slave owners. At least in Brazil, many of them were of mixed race. They wanted real white, but they were mixed race people, like, like cappuccino skin, cough, and a mix of yellowish. They call it Creole. Yeah, those people. With curly hair, the face is different. So they wanted. I try to find out one here. Here, why these people aren't whites? They aren't white, at least not for me. Okay, these are all Middle Eastern men. All right, those were the so-called slave owners in the plantation, owners of Latin Americas. Okay, and I also believe that the United States was the same, but they are not showing. All right, you see, those were the men, all races from the Middle East, ethnies from the Middle East, but however, for the blacks and the Asian, on purpose, they will say in the Arabs, they will say these people white. No, they aren't. They has never been white. And those who explored and invaded the Americas, beside the Asians, like the Mayans, or Asian people, Mayans, Incas, Aztecs, the Min, Tupi, Guarani, all came from Asia. Asia. And a Genghis Khan helped to ship them, some of them. Alright? So this is the history which is not told at all, because they don't want to tell the truth. The truth is kept a secret till I came into the picture. I don't need fracking AI to tell the truth. And here also, they want white. Even this old man here. This one a little bit, but not quite much. A little bit, only a little bit. The others are all mixed race, but on purpose, especially in Brazil, these people were seen as white on purpose. Oh, this man isn't white, he's Creole. He's a Creole because he looked lighter, but he's quite dark skinned because he have already gray hair. This isn't blonde, he has this gray hair. He isn't white at all. This one look like, let me look at his face. Yeah, a bit of European. European, if the Middle East, and he look like a, wow, he's a Papa Figo. He is a kind of a creature. He's not even a human, he's a creature. Papa Figo. Okay? This one, North Africa, 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 North Africa. All North African people and Asian people. Those were the slave owners and the plantation owners. And yet, they have to lie, perpetuate this scandal lies, which I hate. And I am here to debunk lies because I hate evil and I hate lies. And sometimes I have to be severe and even cruel in order to make things correct and perfect. So the same things applies to the United States and many others who fomented this kind of colonizations, all that, you understand? Those are the white people. Oh, please don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. The North European, the real European, the Gaels, the Celtics, Germanic tribes, the Viking would laugh. It's a laugh stock. For God's sake, man. This one knows from the Middle East, North Africa. Alright? Was I clear? Clear enough? If not, you continue your nonsense. I have to come here and debunk everything one more time. Okay? This old man also is not white. Those are all mixed people. Joke, huh? A joke calling this Middle Eastern and North African men of white. Oh, please don't make me laugh. Please don't make me laugh. And these people here, they come from the Arabics, the Middle Eastern who brought them there. Some came for a better, in hope to find a better life. Others, however, went as a slave brought by these people. Look at those white men. Oh my God, it's a laugh stock, isn't it? Those are all from North Africa to Middle East. Middle Easterners. They aren't white man, not at all. And they were one of the slave owners. Okay? Enough? Explained well? Huh? Still go around telling lies? I'm sure you will. Because you have no shame, you are crooked already. Crooked, narcissist, psychopaths. So have to lie. Look at here. Both were slave owners. All started in Arab Middle East. Both of them. And don't see them as white man. This is not white man, you morons or crooks. Okay? I don't see white man. White man is totally different. The white man came as migrant, came later. Anyway, it's not even migrant. They come back to claim the land of the ancestral. Because it was taken by those people here. And the Asian they brought as a Native America. There's some people really can't see the obvious. The people has the same hair, same face, same shamanic culture, same musical instrument, and still they claim they still keep on knocking the same keyboard, the same note. You see. No, 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 they are Native American. Nonsense, rubbish. You see, I'm from Brazil. I do have at least 17% of Native American between parentheses. However, uh, odd enough, I also have Chinese dye. I have a little Japanese, Chinese dye, and Cambodia. Why? 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 And those people who made my DNA genetic test, okay, uh, ancestry test, they didn't know where I came from. They didn't know. So, how would they know that I have um that I'm from certain country and I have tribal people which they call Native Americans, and also I have Asia which comes from DC marks, DC generic marks. You see, it's not that there was not that I have straight Asian, East and Southeast Asian genetics, and then I acquired also Native American. No, the genetic was from Native Americans. And then when I make uh, further tests and studies, it was found that I have Chinese, Japanese, and Vietnam, Cambodia. Okay, how? From who? Of course, they come from China, they come from Japan, they come from Southeast Asia, and they went to Americas, to the Americas, which before was called Atlantidas, 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 the land of the Twiskers. The Twisker look like Viking, and Celtic people. All right. And those people were destroyed and genocided. Okay? Huh? So stop your lies, huh? I cannot stand the filthy lies. I really cannot stand. And even beyond the grave, I would fight it.